I have my sandals on, but I still put my feet in
Socks
the
and
water.
sandals. That doesn't count.
It does so.
Socks
It
and
doesn't-
sandals
Who
doesn't
says it
count.
doesn't count?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
The whole internet.
In last week's episode, we had just arrived in Inuvik. This week, we start the Inuvik-to-Tuktoyaktuk Highway. The road begins at the end of the Dempster in Inuvik, Northwest Territories, and continues for 138 kilometers, or 86 miles, north towards Tuktoyaktuk, a coastal community on the Arctic Ocean. It's a gravel road that contains 8 bridges and has been open year-round since its completion in 2017. The terrain changes significantly as we make our way through the Mackenzie River Delta. The road snakes its way through the thousands of ever-changing lakes in the Arctic tundra region. The scenery here is absolutely beautiful. Welcome. Oh, I guess they do shows in there. Our Lady of Victory Catholic Church. Some interesting Catholic church.
Silver blue on there. I thought it was Greek.
So we're just in Inuvik, and it's beautiful here this time of year. I'm not sure what it would be like in the winter. Pretty cold and snowy and frozen. This time of the year it's lovely. So we're just traveling down the center of town in Inuvik,
Yeah, we think this is downtown Inuvik.
and apparently most things are closed on Sundays.
Kind of like Pellicula.
Everything's closed on Sundays.
Everything's closed.
There is a grocery store down the way, but it doesn't open till noon. We've got food. We'll be alright. It's funny the grocery store would be closed on a Sunday.
The church is busy.
Yeah. Solar farm. So we were just talking about how amazed we are that there's so much green still up here. When you think of the Arctic, you think of pure tundra and nothing, and yet there's still a lot of forest and green, beautiful lakes.
There's lakes everywhere. More lakes than land, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of green still though.
Basically Swiss cheese out here.
2 hours to go, an hour and 56 minutes to duck. dogs are getting a bit tired of this because, you know,
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
they have it rough.
This has been the worst part, I think.
Yeah, it's been long.
I mean, this isn't still not what I expected. I expected giant potholes and stuff, but
Yeah, there were a couple.
but the washboard has been this last couple hours has been pretty bad.
Yeah, and it's just miles and miles and miles of this green and these lakes, and it's beautiful. And we keep seeing white swans in those lakes. There's Mike ahead of us. He likes to go a little bit faster than we do, but we finally caught up.
No, I think he's waiting for us. He does have different tires, so he's able to keep his tire pressures up yet still get a decent ride. I guess that's what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can't keep his speed without destroying our rig.
We're taking it easy, but I am very much looking forward to our break, and we're going to spend a couple of days in Tuktoyaktuk, I hope, just resting because it's been exhausting to this point.
Some of the roads are not for the faint of heart. But again, they're not horrible. They're just, unless you really hate washboard, which
Most people do, I think.
most people do. Yeah. Look at this section. Now suddenly it's pretty good. Just out of nowhere, right? There's no rhyme or reason. Okay, why is it so great here? Over the past 2 hours, it's been absolutely horrible.
Roxy's been complaining in there.
She's not happy.
She's not happy.
My guys seem pretty good.
Yeah.
They're just asleep.
You can see just over that hill.
Should be the Arctic Ocean.
Is top. There it is. Those out there are called pingos, land of the pingos. Pingos are intra-permafrost ice-cored hills. They're typically conical in shape and grow and persist only in permafrost environments such as the Arctic and subarctic. It is estimated that there are more than 11,000 pingos on Earth, with Tuktoyaktuk Peninsula having the greatest concentration at a total of 1,350. Oh, I was getting tired of that. I was like, oh my gosh.
Roxy's so over it.
Tuktoyaktuk means it looks like a caribou. It is a hamlet near the Mackenzie River Delta in the Inuvik region of the Northwest Territories, Canada, at the northern terminus of the Inuvik-Tuktoyaktuk Highway. Tuktoyaktuk is commonly known as Tuk. It lies north of the Arctic Circle on the Arctic Ocean and is the only place on the Arctic Ocean connected to the rest of Canada by road. Originally known as Port Brabant, in 1950 it became Canada's first Indigenous settlement to reclaim its traditional name. Here we are. We made it. Alive and well. Cow, what a drive. Have made it to the Arctic Ocean. What a trip of a lifetime. I think something's biting my leg.
End of the road.
Just about.
We are pulling into downtown, the busy metropolis.
Tuktoyaktuk.
Downtown.
Just went past Bob's Welding.
Yeah.
I don't know who Bob is.
Apparently he's a welder. No, that was the paved section. That's all you get. Back to gravel. Wow. I bet when it rains and it's windy, this is not pleasant. That's open ocean out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
These the campsites? I guess so.
Yeah.
Arriving at Tuktoyaktuk Sandspit on the left.
Interesting rig. One of those plates. It's European, whatever it is.
We gotta go check it out. I don't think
They're saving all that spot there.
All right, well, I guess this is home for the night. And there is the Arctic Ocean. We made it. It is an accomplishment. Just looking at the name of the boat, Our Lady of Lourdes. That's the name of the church I went to when I was a kid and the Catholic elementary school.
So we've made it to the tiny village of Tuktoyaktuk. Nice little fishing village. There's this campsite along the ocean. You can get power if you require. We do not. And there's the Arctic Ocean. Open ocean to Santa Claus. So we're gonna stay maybe an extra day, and we're just gonna hang out for a while.
We're at the end of the earth. We found another section of the Trans-Canada Trail.
Land's End, yeah.
You know, we are often questioning our life choices, and the Garmin questions our life choices. I think today the dogs are questioning our choices. Where the heck are we?
They're questioning our sanity.
Yes. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There's the Storytell now. Next overland. That's kind of an odd sign. Beware of rocks. I've never seen that before. Oh, there's the North Pole. It's still...
Santa Claus is only 2,200 kilometers away. Oh, he's gonna have to come to us.
Yeah, come on, going any further.
This is it. North Pole, 2,287 kilometers. It's a bit windy. Cooking dinner in Tuktoyaktuk, right at the Arctic Ocean. Here we are. It's around 6 o'clock. I think sun is setting tonight at 1:45 a.m. Coming up at 4:45. But it won't get completely dark. It doesn't this time of year. Well, it was quite a hike to get here. And it's not exactly in the middle of nowhere. We're right, the main road is right behind us. We just finished dinner. It's 7 o'clock. And the sun is still quite high.
Okay. Stop. Ready.
Gotta get a shot of the dogs dipping their toes in the ocean.
This is the Arctic Ocean.
This new Stella has it. It's 10 o'clock. Are we supposed to sleep? It's 10:15 and the sun doesn't look like it's gone anywhere. I walked to the visitor center, but it's closed. But it's kind of cool to go to a place that it's definitely not a tourist trap. There's people from all over the world that come here. We've seen several vehicles from Europe and obviously all over North America. But other than the Arctic Ocean sign, there really isn't much here other than the village that the people actually live in. And it's very cool. There's nowhere to spend your money. I'm gonna go check out, there is a little souvenir shop. I'll go check that out. A couple of grocery stores. But mostly you come here for the achievement of hitting the most northern city you can drive to in Canada. And the people seem very friendly. We actually watched a family fishing last night. They caught a couple of whitefish, they said, and they were going to cook it up for dinner. Talk about fresh. It's pretty cool.
You want me to speak now while I'm eating potato chips?
While you're eating potatoes, we just had some grilled cheese sandwiches for lunch. So we are still in Tuktoyaktuk. We decided It was so beautiful here that we were tired of driving every single day that we were going to stop and hang out for one more night.
It's windy. And there's plenty of mosquitoes, I'll tell you. Even the garbage man went by in the back of the truck and he had one of those head masks on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how bad it is here.
So we're right up at the end of the street, and there's some camp spots that are right on the ocean, and there's notices everywhere saying that you pay at the information center. And so when we drove in here, the information center was closed, and I decided to walk down there. It's about a 40-minute walk one way, so it was a long walk. I walked all the way down there and it's still closed. And it says it's open from 9 to 5 today, so I don't know what's going on. So we haven't paid yet. Maybe somebody will come along. And so while I was doing that, Ray did some maintenance. Yeah, so what did you do? You changed the filter, water filters?
The water pump was, I don't know, jittering. It was, the water was coming out in spurts and, excuse me, sir. Surf left a lot. I'm talking here.
I guess he wants to go up.
No, he wants. Oh, is that what you want? You want to go up? Okay.
You want to go up?
Go.
Check that out. Yeah, no problem there.
There you go. Where was I? Anyway, so I replaced the filters, cleaned the air filter because the road was really dusty, but it wasn't bad at all. I'm surprised.
And then you cleaned our fan.
Clean the ceiling fan. I want to drain the fuel water separator. I needed to do that today, and I might replace that one fuel filter that's right from the fuel pump before it gets to the engine. So that's my plan for today.
Cool. So I took a walk down to the information center, and on the way back I stopped at this little souvenir shop. And I did talk about how this wasn't a very touristy town. So the souvenir shop, the only one in town, I talked to the guy that was running it, and I asked him if it was going to be open tomorrow, and he said he wasn't sure because he was going whaling tomorrow, and he wasn't sure if his dad was going to be able to open up the shop for him, which I just thought was pretty darn
Casual.
It's
guess,
amazing, right? That
Yeah.
their world is so different from what ours is, which also means that there's whales nearby. So we need to go sit outside at least a little bit today and see if we can see any whales in the distance.
Okay, I think you're dreaming there, but okay.
Well, based on our
I think that there are whales, but I think they're out in the Arctic Ocean. They're not right here around the shore.
They come into the harbor in Vancouver sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what kind of whales they're catching.
Big ones. I said I'm loving our rig more and more every day. Every day that I have it.
Yeah.
And it sure beats that rig we rented.
Well, we were grateful. It was cute. Yeah.
So I'm happy to have our rig back.
Well, no, I mean, it's hard to compare something like that to this. It's not really a fair comparison, but it worked for us for what we needed. Yeah, we would have loved to have had this rig available to us when we went to Vancouver Island, but we didn't, and so we made do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You may do. I suffered.
I had to sleep on a tiny bed with three
dogs.
dogs.
Well, there was that. I did have a bed to myself. That's
right?
a good point. Yeah. Because now we're back to 5 of us.
Yeah, well, we have this giant king bed, and Ray and I sleep up there with the 2 little dogs because you saw they can just jump. And Lulu, when we first bought this thing, she came running in here and jumped up there, turned around and looked down and went, "No, I'm never doing that again." So she sleeps down here. We pushed that couch out for her. We gave her all sorts of blankets. As you can see, we have plenty. And she sleeps down here. And she's fine. Every now and then she whines in the middle of the night because her blankets have fallen. We got to deal with that. But other than that, it's all good. I love it. It's so much fun. We're having a great time.
Speaking of blankets falling off.
Oops. What's going on over there?
Roxy's not very happy. Uh-oh.
Might be a little bit of jealousy going on.
Jump, Roxy, jump, 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 Roxy, jump.
Jump, go jump.
She's gonna kick Stella's ass.
That's my
Come on,
dad.
baby. No, you know you're the number one. You know you're the number one.
Right, guys, we're gonna go dip our toes in the ocean.
You wanna go for a walk? She dipped her toes in the ocean this morning.
I'll bring a
I
little.
did it yesterday. I had my sandals on, but I still put my feet in
Socks
the
and
water.
sandals. That doesn't count.
It does so.
Socks
It
and
doesn't-
sandals
Who
doesn't
says it
count.
doesn't count?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
The whole internet.
The whole world
you know,
says.
if everybody tells you to jump off a bridge, will you?
No.
Well, there you go.
Oh, look at this now. Stella's claiming ownership.
All right. So here we are in Tuktoyaktuk. And Lise is doing the obligatory. Come on, let's go. Woohoo! Getting her feet in the Arctic Ocean. Is it cold? Yesterday, I had my boots in yesterday. I had socks and sandals on. Yeah, I don't have socks and sandals on today. Okay. Ooh, is it cold?
I have bare feet.
It's hard. It's painful.
I
Okay.
got my toes in.
Okay, Mike's in. Okay. And then we'll all just support you, honey. Here we go. We're all into the Arctic Ocean. Daddy here. Here we go. We've all got our feet
Doggy's dead.
in the Arctic Ocean.
Actually, what's your answer?
I must go for a swim then.
No, nobody wants to see me swim.
Close your eyes, hear the voice within, calling. This heavy load got under your skin, hauling. You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside, heading for collision in the night. To really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors. Right. Moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself down. Why? Well, there ain't much time left to figure things out. Deep underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair. Hell underwater, fine for air. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors around.
We are leaving Tuktoyaktuk today, and I am actually a little bit sad. I actually quite liked it here, and I'm not sure when we'll ever get back here again. And so, people are so friendly, And it was a very nice place to stay for a couple of days. It was quite warm yesterday. It's a bit cooler today, and I think there's rain on the way, so probably not a bad idea to take off. Happy whaling to the guys that are going whaling today. Bye. We just went one street over from where we were camped and came across, here we are, came across this artwork.